Breaking news! Marvel just teased footage from the new Thunderbolts movie, and you won't believe what we saw. Get ready, because today we're going to tell you everything we know about the new movie. In 2022, Kevin Feige announced that Marvel is working on a film called Thunderbolts, which follows a team of anti-heroes as they try to save the world. And you won't believe who all are in the cast. Countessa Valentina, played by Julia Louis-Dreyfus, recruited some crazy people onto the team, from Wyatt Russell's U.S. agent to Black Widow's sister Yelena Belova and her father, played by David Harbour. The team also has Olga Kurylenko, who played the villain in Black Widow, and Hannah John Kamen from Ant-Man 2. And the whole squad is led by none other than the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. Yes! Fans were super excited when they heard this. Thunderbolts was going to be the first movie after the Endgame saga where we get a team of superheroes fighting together. And Marvel wanted to give it a lot of hype. They released a BTS video with Florence Pugh as Yelena talking about the movie.
Hey guys! How you doing? I know that I've kind of dropped off for a little beat, but that's partly because I was whisked off to Atlanta to go and shoot a movie that I'm not really allowed to talk much about, but I can show you some things, as long as you don't tell anyone. I can show you this. Oh, can I show some of this? That's enough, that's it. That's all you're allowed to see.
The fans went crazy after watching the clip and wanted to see more. So Marvel finally decided to drop the first clips from the movie, and boy did they deliver. We saw the Winter Soldier in a suit in the middle of a trial. He seems to be working with the government now, after he was cleared of all his crimes at the end of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. Our guess is that at the beginning of the movie, Bucky will have more of a desk-type job role where he'll be working with Val. Val is the one responsible for putting together the Thunderbolts, so at some point she will ask Bucky to join the team. But the Thunderbolts team isn't the only thing Val is in charge of. She is also calling the shots for the Weapons Plus program, the same program which will create our main villain of the movie, Sentry. In the comics, Sentry is a superhero with the power of 1 million exploding suns. He has 3 personas. One is a middle-aged, overweight man named Robert Reynolds. Another is Sentry. And the final persona is the Void, Sentry's arch-nemesis. In the comics, Reynolds remembers that he's actually Sentry and tries to get the Avengers to remember him. That's when they learn that Sentry and the Void are actually the same person. And Sentry actually forced the Avengers and Sentry himself to erase the world's memory of Sentry to spare them from the Void. This leads to some dark but powerful storylines for the Sentry, and it will be interesting to see what Marvel does with the character. Initially, Steven Yeun was hired to play Sentry, but he had to turn it down. Then casting began again, and some big names like Ryan Gosling and Henry Cavill were in the running, but ultimately, the role went to Louis Pullman. Next, the asterisk in the title. During the CinemaCon presentation, Kevin Feige said the asterisk was there on purpose, and I think we now know why. Apparently, the team is not named Thunderbolts after the character Thunderbolt Ross, but after a joke Yelena cracked. It's going to be a temporary title for the team during the movie, which will eventually be changed at the end to the Avengers. Yes! Seems like we will finally be getting the Dark Avengers in the MCU, but they will just be called the Avengers. If you remember, in the footage Marvel teased for Captain America 4, we see Sam in his new Captain America suit, as he goes to meet Thunderbolt Ross, who is now played by Harrison Ford. Ross is now the President of the United States and wants Sam's help to build the new Avengers team. But here's the twist. It seems like Sam Wilson will end up having a disagreement with Ross about the new Avengers team, and so Ross and Val will end up creating their own Avengers team and present it to the world. Something very similar to what they did to Sam in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier after they named the government's own Captain America. So it seems like there's a good chance we might end up getting 2 Avengers teams very soon. The Dark Avengers and our regular Avengers led by Sam Wilson. Honestly, this is pretty exciting news, and now I'm super hyped for the movie. Can't wait to catch the movie in theaters. That's all for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.